Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Whisky Journey. Today I've got another single malt Scotch whisky review for you guys, and this time around I'm trying a bottle from the Deanston Distillery. This is a 10-year-old bottled by Thompson Bros. On the bottle it mentions teeth mill, which is I guess a secret name for the Deanston Distillery. I guess if they had to officially use the name Deanston on the bottle, they probably would have to charge quite a bit more. As it stands, this bottle is only £45, and I thought that was really decent value for a high strength 10-year-old. Just some information on the actual bottle. So 2014 vintage, aged 10 years, 299 bottles only, 54.2% ABV, and refill hogshead is the cask type. Non-chill filtered, natural colour, all the good things as usual from Thompson Bros. So guys, yeah, this is actually the first time that I'm actually trying Deanston or something from the Deanston Distillery. Surprisingly, I can't remember having ever had anything from the Deanston Distillery. So I look forward to giving you my thoughts on what I think of the malt and also the character of the spirit. Okay, so I've decided not to add any water to this one, guys. I feel this, at its natural strength as it stands, I think it's absolutely perfect, spot on. But we'll go onto the nose first and just see what we get on the nose. Vanilla custard, creamy, apples, almost reminds me of an apple pastry. So I'm getting apples, but then also some sort of buttery pastry, like a croissant or something like that. It's very, very buttery. Slight floral nature too. And quite a sort of bready sort of feel as well to it, yeasty, that sort of feel. A little bit funky really, in my opinion. There's a tiny bit of earth there too, some soil. It's actually a really lovely nose. It's fruity, but as I said, definitely borders on that sort of bready, malty. There's definitely malt as well. Definitely malt forward and bready forward, if I can say such a thing. So yeah, quite an expressive nose, guys. It is. You can smell that it is a young spirit, but very, very promising on the nose. It does take a little bit of time of breathing in the glass. I let this rest for at least 20 minutes, and the spirit has settled down very nicely. No real alcohol prickle at all, but as I said, leads the way with that sort of yeasty character, vanilla forward, light floral nature, and apples definitely. That's the main fruit I get from this. Alright, so let's just have a wee taste, guys, at its natural strength. A little bit of spiciness from the barrel on the end. Malty. That's just lovely. The actual palate initially, I'm actually surprised how waxy that is. For only 10-year-old spirit, that's got a waxy, oily profile. It reminds me of Glentorquers and even Jura, actually, well, independently bottled Jura. But I've had Glentorquers and Jura come to mind for that sort of waxy, oily consistency, and that's really quite good. A chewy, syrupy texture almost, greeted with vanilla, apples, buttery, as I said on the nose, apple croissant, apple danish, I get that on the taste as well, green apple, pastries, buttery sort of feel to it, porridge, Scottish oats, digestive biscuits, malty forward. In the finish, definitely getting a little bit of that floral edge that I got on the nose, a touch of herbal influence. It's definitely a bit more oak on the palate, especially more in the finish, but not overly done. But on the nose, I didn't get much oak, but definitely on the palate, just a bit of oak there. Vanilla custard creams, medium length, and herbal quality just goes on, and that malt, it has a malty finish as well. Very malt forward dram in my opinion, which is right up my street. I love a dram like that. Definitely some citrus there too. There's a little bit of sharpness, a little bit of playfulness with sweet and sour notes. Definitely get a bit of citrus. That's just a lovely dram, guys, and in my opinion a banger for 45 quid. I don't think I've had anything in that price range this year which has impressed me like this has. I'll just have one more quick sip. There's a slight vegetal nature there too. Yeah, slight vegetal nature as well, but it's not overly strong. But again, it just leads the way with all those malted barley notes and that pastry element, vanilla, custard, etc. Right, one more taste. Again, waxy, oily, chewy, syrupy. I love the initial palate. It gives that waxiness, and that oiliness is lovely. But again, green apple pastries, buttery, touch herbal as I've said already in the finish, vanilla, a bit of wood, a little bit floral as well, and malt forward most definitely. Lots of malted barley type notes on the end in the finish, a little bit of honey too. Yeah, definitely a bit of honey sweetness there too as well, and a bit of citrus as well. Again, those notes playing together really, really nicely. What do I think then? So, I mean, I think that's just an excellent dram, guys, and I think for £45 you will not get much better than that, in my opinion. You'll struggle to find anything better than that. Natural colour, non-chill filtered, high ABV as well. And it's introduced me to the Deanston Distillery, and what a really good bottle to introduce me to the Deanston Distillery, in my opinion. If you're sitting on the fence about getting this, I would certainly get this, guys. It is readily available in the UK. Can't really comment on other countries, but in the UK you can pick this up for £45, which is, in my opinion, amazing value for money, and overall an excellent bottle in its own right. I was a little bit concerned when I saw the price, but tasting it, that's really good, and that sweet finish is continuing with all that buttery pastry note, maltiness, apples, some fruit. Yeah, there's not much else I can say, guys. It's just a really great value bottle and superbly priced, and I highly recommend that you pick one up before they all disappear. Okay, alright guys, so that's my review of Thompson Bros Deanston 10-year-old. That was released recently, and I hope you enjoyed the review. But if you enjoy my content, guys, then please like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you wish. But as usual, there's not much else to say except have a fantastic day. I'll see all of you again soon. Take care. Cheers.